Sometimes, the deepest wounds are the ones no one can see. They hide quietly in our hearts, shaping the ways we love, the way we speak, and the ways we treat people closest to us. Daniel never imagined that the pain he carried from childhood would one day threaten the very family he loved the most. But every story has a moment when everything begins. That morning in their Lagos home, the silence at the breakfast table felt heavier than usual. Ethan looked at his father with hopeful eyes, asking if he would come to his school play. Daniel barely looked up from his phone. Maya watched quietly, already sensing the disappointment that was coming.
Daddy, are you coming to my school play today? He asked you something.
What time?
4 o'clock.
I'll try.
Later in the kitchen, the tension finally erupted. Maya confronted Daniel about the distance going between them, but Daniel had no answer, only silence and frustration. In the background, Ethan listened quietly, too young to understand, but old enough to feel the pain. What Maya didn't know was that Daniel carried wounds from a long time ago. As a child, he often sat quietly in the living room while his parents argued in the background. The house was never peaceful, and those memories followed him into adulthood. Confused and exhausted, Maya met her friend Lara at a small cafe in Lagos. She spoke about the man she loved and the stranger he sometimes seems to become. Lara listened patiently, reminding her that sometimes people carry battles inside that no one else can see. A few days later, Ethan stood proudly on the stage during his school play. His eyes searched the audience, hoping to see his father watching. Maya smiled and clapped for him, but Daniel's seat remained empty. When Daniel's mother came to visit, she quickly noticed the tension between the couples. With her wisdom of experience, she spoke quietly to both of them. She reminded them that marriage requires patience and that the past should never be allowed to destroy the future. Still troubled, Daniel decided to speak with Pastor David. For the first time in many years, he opened up about the pain he had carried since childhood. The pastor reminded him that healing begins when we confront the wounds we have tried to hide. That evening, Daniel sat quietly with Ethan. Looking into his son's innocent eyes, he realized something painful. The anger he had carried for years was slowly becoming the same silence he once feared as a child. Standing outside the home where he grew up, Daniel remembered the arguments, the loneliness, and the fear. For years, he had allowed those memories to control him. But in that moment, he made a decision. The past would not destroy him. When Daniel returned home, he finally faced Maya with honesty. He apologized for the pain his silence has caused. For the first time, he allowed himself to be vulnerable, and Maya saw the man she had always believed he could be. That night, the family held each other a little closer. The wound of the past will not disappear overnight, but Daniel had chosen something more powerful than fear. He had chosen love. Sometimes healing begins the moment we decide to fight for the people who matter most. If you enjoy my story, follow for more, share, like, and comment.